keep following this. You will lose the weight, you will achieve your goal, and you will do it without crashing your metabolism. So over the past week or so, I've been getting a pretty common question in my DMs or just commented on my posts, and it's a lot to do with dieting and nutrition and just maintaining weight loss. I do have a video on cutting and the roadblocks that you're going to run into during a cut, especially related to your metabolism and your hormones, as well as some issues that you could run into by cutting your micronutrients. So if you haven't checked that video out yet, I suggest you do so. If you have already watched that video, let's delve into a little further detail. So you really should start your cut out in a moderate deficit. We don't want to go too extreme into our cut or we're going to crash our hormones and we're really going to set ourselves up for failure. You got to remember that this is a long-term process. This isn't just trimming some weight in a very short amount of time. We're not bodybuilders. We can't do a quick 12-week cut. We want to think long-term. How do we sustain the weight loss, not just cut it off for a short amount of time? All right, so first, we're going to figure out our maintenance calories. If we haven't done so already, we're going to start tracking our nutrition. I highly suggest the app Cronometer or Macro Factor. MyFitnessPal is okay, but it's very generalized and you don't get much if you're not paying the subscription. Whereas if you are utilizing Cronometer for free, you can track your micronutrients on there. You get to see your macronutrients, and there's just a lot more tools on there available for free. It's just a much better, more detailed app, in my opinion, and I've had a lot more success with it with my clients. So I highly suggest you use Cronometer. Download that app, track your nutrition, stick to maintenance calories or just whatever you're eating for a week or two. Don't rush this diet. Track your calories, exactly what you're eating, and just get used to the habit of tracking your calories. Once you've got that habit down packed, you can determine whether you lost weight or gained weight or sustained weight, where your maintenance calories fall. So, say you're eating 2,700 calories and you've maintained weight for the past 2 weeks. Check your weight 3 times per week. Take an average of each day because your weight can fluctuate by 2 to 3 pounds just from water weight, from how many carbs you had the day before. So take your weight multiple times throughout the week and then track an average. Figure out the mean, go back to middle school math, and figure out an average weight trend. If you've sustained the same weight for the past 2 weeks, that is your maintenance calories, 2,700. So now, at this point, we can drop. So I would say start cutting 400 to 500 calories. Drop down 500 calories per day. All right, so now we're consuming 2,200 calories per day. Continue to track your weight, track your diet, track your calories. Do not cut protein. Do not cut fruits and vegetables. Try to cut out your highly processed fats first and your highly processed sugars. We don't want to drop any omega-3s, so if you eat any fatty fishes, try to keep some of those in your diet. Keep your fruits and vegetables in your diet. Keep your fiber in your diet. Cut out the sugars. Cut out the sweet treats. At least keep it in moderation and focus on lean sources of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. This is going to be your biggest tool to save your metabolism from crashing. Once you've done this, continue in that 400 to 500 calorie deficit for 4 to 5 weeks. You should see good weight loss, at least 1 to 2 pounds per week, if not more. At this point, things may start to stall out because your metabolism is going to recognize that you're in a deficit. Take a refeed week, or even 2 to 3 days are good if you haven't been in a long deficit. Take a couple days off, go back to maintenance calories, continue eating whole foods. Do not treat this as a cheat day or a cheat week because you will destroy your diet and you could regain all that weight that you lost in a very short amount of time. So again, this is not a cheat week. This is a refeed. Keep whole food sources, keep hitting your protein goals, and just up the calories. I would suggest in healthy whole food carbohydrates, bump those up. Your protein you want to keep at least a gram per pound pretty much throughout this entire phase. At this point, you've gone a few days at a refeed, you can drop back down into your 400 or 500 calorie deficit. If you want to push things a little harder, you can, or if you're happy with the trend that you're going, set a date, set a timeline, and just keep following this. You will lose the weight, you will achieve your goal, and you will do it without crashing your metabolism and losing a bunch of muscle mass, which is what happens to most people. And then they end up gaining it all right back. Stay consistent, stay patient, and just keep grinding, and you will achieve your goals.